wrestling fans, welcome to Championship Wrestling Connection, the home of World Fighting Showcase. I'm your host, Matt McCormick, alongside my co-host this week, Dr. Tom Pritchard, former wrestling tag team champion and also former WWE head trainer. Dr. Tom, great to have you with me.
Matt, it is a great time being here with World Fighting Showcase. What a great concept World Fighting Showcase has come up with. We're not reinventing the wheel, but we're putting it on a different kind of chassis. And I think every wrestling fan out there is going to be not only interested, but excited about what we're doing.
That's exactly right, Dr. Tom, and that's a great way of putting it. We talked a little bit about it over the last few weeks, but World Fighting Showcase is really going to bring you reality, meeting entertainment, in-depth personalities, and real-life situations, Dr. Tom. It's really going to be something that will change professional wrestling.
Well, also for a lot of the old school wrestling fans out there, you're going to bring some of the tradition of what Gene Madrid, Chief Black Eagle, and people like Jim Owens brought to West Virginia wrestling. I mean, we're going to have new superstars, new professional wrestlers come in, and as you said, reality meets entertainment here in World Fighting Showcase, and I've got to believe that this is going to be one of those concepts that everyone in professional wrestling is going to be talking about.
Absolutely, Dr. Tom, and we are so excited to be bringing it to you each and every week here on Championship Wrestling Connection. Stay tuned for more.
Tonight's main event for the NWA Mountain State Mid-Atlantic Championship features the challenger, former TNA and WWE competitor, and 8-time NWA National TV Champion, and NWA World Tag Team Champion. From Santa Monica, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Natural, Chase Stevens. 235. The champion, the reigning champion, number 3 in the world according to the National Wrestling Alliance, from New Brunswick, Canada, weighing in at 278 pounds, the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson.
Stay here, stay outside the ring and I'll hand you his.
Oh my, Steve.
This is a huge match.
This is big. This is absolutely the biggest match I think I've called since I've called the NWA World Championship match.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of high-profile contests in our day, but here's what I'm wondering. A first-time perspective at the table, Brian Resner, what is it like for you right now to view what is definitely going to be an epic contest and a milestone for NWA Mid-Atlantic?
This is my first time at the commentating table. I've never experienced it from this view before. And I'm telling you right now, when I look into the ring, I see two men who have been in the ring with some of the best in the business. That's right. Lance Erickson has a win over Batista.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I mean, right now, number 3 by the National Wrestling Alliance. How many men can say that being in the top 10? I mean, he's well-traveled. Houston, Virginia, Texas, West Virginia, Tennessee. And now...
Look how fired up both men look right now.
Well, here's the other thing. Both of these men have never wrestled each other, but have jaw-jacked each other to death about this contest that they were going to have.
Referee gonna tell me I'm dirty. You're dirty sometimes, I know.
Well, the referee and Lance Erickson, no love lost between those two.
Brandon Ashworth has a lot of experience dealing with the Canadian Lion.
Absolutely. And the Canadian Lion has been more focused than I've seen him probably in the last 18 months that I ever have in his life. And he's just taking liberties here with the Natural Chase Stevens, but Chase Stevens will have none of it and knocks the Canadian Lion right out on his pooty cat rear.
Tell you what, these
What
ladies...
in the heck are you talking about, Jonathan? Pooty cat rear? Stop.
Yeah,
You're
just stop.
embarrassing yourself.
Just stop. These ladies out here really love Chase Stevens.
And Chase Stevens, no slouch. I mean, this is a man who's a 3-time NWA Tag Team Champion. He's competed in WWE, competed in TNA. He's now the NWA National Television Champion.
When Chase Stevens first started in the business, he was taken under his wing by the great wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers.
And I tell you what, you must have peeked at my notes, Brian, because that was where I was going next. If there's anybody who can teach you to compete in that ring, it is the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers.
You honestly got to look at all the teachers that Chase Stevens has had. He's been taught by Chris Candido. He's been taught by Shane Douglas, by Tracy Smothers. This man is a seasoned veteran and not even that old.
And you got to stand on the shoulders of all those geniuses you learn from, too. And that's put him in a great position. But unfortunately for him tonight, that position has put him in line for a shot at Lance Erickson's title. But that means it's also put him in position to compete against Lance Erickson. And how dangerous is Lance Erickson in that ring? We've seen him hurt guys left and right.
That's very true.
Chase Stevens trying to get the fans a little momentum here.
I got just a little bit of time to talk to Chase Stevens before this match, and he told me that he is very, and I mean very, interested in the NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship.
A lot of guys are. We saw that the first show.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be underneath Hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie Garvin was the last crowned NWA Mid-Atlantic Champion, and everybody wants to go under Ronnie Garvin.
And you see that with the intensity in the ring. Chase Stevens chasing after Erickson. Erickson goes to the outside.
And this is not a position you usually see Erickson in. Outside, trying to regroup, trying to refocus. Usually he is the dominant one in the match. So he's got to be taken a little bit back here by the offense of Chase Stevens.
Speaking of the vacant NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship, another man who has his eyes set dead on that title is Lance Erickson. The Canadian Lion would love to walk away as the first NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship at the upcoming tournament.
And absolutely, and he could have, and I'm not going to spoil it for you folks. You want to see what happened? Go over to NWAMAW.com, order that pay-per-view, and that match between him and Chance Prophet was one for the ages.
I actually ordered that pay-per-view before I even got this job with NWA Mid-Atlantic, and I was absolutely amazed. I said I had to be a part of it. Had to be a part of it.
Had you hook, line, and sinker from the offset.
That's exactly right.
And, you know, there are so many names you can throw in that hat. Interested in the NWA Mid-Atlantic, interested in the NWA Mid-Atlantic title, Black Superman Onyx, former national heavyweight champion Chance Prophet, Sherman Tank. Every guy that's here tonight is interested in that belt. Oh,
hard slap, and Chase returns it right back.
And how about Chase with big hands? I've never seen Lance Erickson go down like this before. Look at the power of Chase Stevens.
And Lance Erickson is out of there.
Well, you can tell, you said they've never faced each other before, but they've jacked their jaws about this match for a while, and you saw right there, without ever having faced each other before, they've never wronged one another, how personal this contest is, how much this win means to each man.
When you've got these two guys here, you've got two great singles competitors, but you also got to think about their tag team legacy. Both men have things going on with tag teams. We're looking at Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens. We're one of the best tag teams in TNA history. And right now, the Lords of Chaos are maybe one of the most dominant tag teams in the NWA.
Absolutely. You're talking about Lance Erickson and his team with another man who's got his eye on that NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship, former national champion,
the experienced Damian Wayne. That's right. Those guys are busting heads all over the East Coast.
All right, we're going to see, well, I thought we were going to see a Greco-Roman knucklelock. Duck under by Chase Stevens. Sorry, Jonathan.
That's okay. Waistlock from behind. Big elbow. Big elbow by Lance Erickson now. But look at the way Stevens takes it right back to him. Most guys take that elbow from Erickson and are knocked unconscious for at least 3 to 5 seconds. Backdrop. Oh, my God, a backdrop to Lance Erickson?
It's been known to happen from time to time, but it is not an easy accomplishment.
I can't believe Erickson's been taken off his feet. I'm aghast, Brian.
I can't believe that Lance has been taken off of his game. Usually, you know, he's very cerebral out there. And right now, he is on the...
You know, Brian's always been good on the stick ever since I've known him.
He was creative from the time he could walk.
The list of guys that Brian has been in the ring with is unbelievable.
Underrated.
Yeah, he'll tag you every once in a while when he doesn't have glasses on, but
He's intimidating to some people sometimes because he's such a big guy. He comes at you, he's loud.
I think he's a little overinflated, a little bit, self-inflated a little bit, and you know, that's pretty much my opinion of it.
The defense.
And I have to agree with you on that one, Brian. The Canadian Lion definitely rocked off his socks on this one, definitely off his game. He's usually, you hit the nail on the head, calculating to a T in that ring. We don't see a lot of mistakes. This is the most I've seen him make in the early goings of a contest.
This is the most I've ever seen him really make in any match.
Ooh, Chase extending the hand. Will Lance accept it?
Could we see his sign?
Yeah.
No, not by the Canadian Lion.
Nice. A perfect Canadian Lion acceptance.
Well, the Canadian Lion is an opportunist. If I've ever met one, he's not going to let anything slide by him, and he has to find a way to get the advantage back.
Well, they do not call him the Lion because he's afraid. I'll tell you that right now. They call him the Lion because he is the king of the jungle when it comes to West Virginia professional wrestling.
Well, he's a bloodthirsty animal. You're right about that. But Chase Stevens nails the clothesline through the air and right back on top of Erickson, grabs a hold of the arm, sends him across the ring.
And what a drop kick by the Natural. What great vice. 1, 2. Oh, I thought we were going to have a new champion.
Well, Lance Erickson, he knows where he's at in that ring, just reaches his hand up, grabs that bottom rope.
Absolutely. Lance Erickson.
Snapmare and a big kick.
Knows where he's at, no matter where he's laying in that ring, no matter where he's standing in that ring. And
he just took the words right out of your mouth with action because he knows where he's at all times. And that's what Chase really wasn't realizing there.
And now both men on the outside. This could be really damaging to Chase Stevens being out on the blacktop right here at Linda K. Epling Stadium.
Yeah, there are no pads around this ring. There is nothing to keep them from that concrete.
Asphalt not forgiving.
No, it is not. I tell you what, and Lance Erickson, I'm surprised keeping him on the outside.
Big chop.
Not a way to be victorious and with the title.
Well, did you notice something, though? The referee...
Knife edge chop.
Has the referee even started a 10 count?
He's given them definitely some latitude here. I got to give it to Brandon Ashworth for that. This is definitely great.
Big thumb to the eyes.
Well, to be fair, Matt Epling might take his life if this one ends in a double count out.
I know. I mean, that's the last thing anybody wants to see. And wait a minute. Erickson shoving Ashworth
to the ground.
Did he just knock the referee?
Shoved him to the ground.
Blatantly?
Has anyone checked to see if Brandon's okay? I mean, like you said, the asphalt is very unforgiving, even for a referee, especially for a referee.
But here's the thing I'm thinking.
Is there a contest going on? That's the thing I want to know.
Ring the bell. That's it. I knew that was coming.
Brandon is calling for the bell.
No contest. What?
He's going to stop this match.
Well, evidently this match is going to be.
These fans are not going to be happy with that. The action continues, even though the match seems to be over.
Well, Chase
and the
Stevens.
match is still going on in the heads of Chase Stevens and Lance Erickson.
Backdrop.
Huge backdrop. About to send Lance over the.
This is a fight. That's all we're seeing right now.
I tell you what, this may be the first time these two have met, but I can guarantee you it will not be the last time these two have met.
Brandon Ashworth needs to get out of the face of the lion. He looks very serious.
I've never seen Erickson this angry.
What an upsetting way to see this one end.
I mean, if I was the fans, I'd be chanting, what, 5 more minutes or something.
Yes, I would definitely be chanting for 5 more minutes between these two.
Well, unfortunately,
they are calling for 5 more minutes here at Linda K. Epling Stadium.
Well, the winner of the match asked for 5 more minutes. I don't think he's going to get that, though.
Come on! Out of control. Throw it out. It's a no contest. There's no winner. And Erickson's still the champion.
You can hear the referee telling the ring.
As a result of a disqualification, a no contest. Lance Erickson is still the NWA Mountain State Mid-Atlantic champion.
Chase Stevens is just, he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know what to say here.
Well, he did his best. I mean, he fought against Erickson.
Well, unfortunately, brief contest here. Chase Stevens is something as we are about the outcome.
Fans, we are so excited to be bringing you some of the top mat action that's ever taken place in professional wrestling here each and every week on Championship Wrestling Connection. But one thing that Dr. Tom and I want to remind you to do is to check out LogansWorldTV.com. Logan's World TV will offer you everything from not only professional wrestling, but as well as pop culture and horror movies and classic cartoons. Dr. Tom, Logan's World TV has it all.
Yeah, don't forget the wrestling documentaries like the Rock and Roll Express, Ivan Koloff, the history of the NWA. It is all there on LogansWorldTV.com.
Absolutely. So check out LogansWorldTV.com. Sign up today, become our latest subscriber, and you will not be disappointed. Dr. Tom, will they be disappointed?
Not at all. I wasn't disappointed. If you're a wrestling fan like I am, check it out, LogansWorldTV.com.
Let's get back to some of the great mat action we have here for you on Championship Wrestling Connection.
The opportunity here, in this company is unlimited, especially for me. They're going to let me be myself. I don't have to be a character anymore. I can be myself. I can say what I want, do what I want, and there's no consequences. So, I mean, it's a big opportunity for me. Being myself as my character is pretty much, it's a shoot. It's unlegit. My daughter always said, she told a lot of people, I've had people say, oh, they like Rocky Blankenship, but they don't like Lance Erickson. Well, like my daughter said, there's no difference. If you really get to know one, you'll know the other. My age has killed me with WWE and different things. At one time, I may have had a chance with New Japan. I got screwed up because of my history. So, I mean, this is the last hope for me. This is the last place that I can actually make money and make a living in this business. I've done it for a long time, but this is the last hoorah, as you want to say. You know what I mean? There's nowhere left to go where I can actually make money besides this company right here. You know, it's pretty much, it's a shoot for me. There's nothing left for me to do besides to win. You know, I'm going to raise the bar a whole new level with grappling. You know, it's, if I don't like the way something's going now, I can grab a hold and just hurt somebody. Period, point blank. There's nothing nobody's going to do about it. I don't have to worry about going to the back and answering to a promoter who's got a local guy there who can't wrestle a lick, but I have to put him over. That don't happen anymore. With this company, there's so many more new opportunities with the way things are going to be run. All I got to do is go out and do my thing. So, to all the boys in the back and to everybody listening, this is my company. I've been here for a long time. I've been waiting on something like this for the opportunity. So now it's just time for me to get in the gym, get myself in shape, and do my thing. If I do that, there'll be no problem. I'll be the top guy here.
It's final. I wonder if Lance Erickson is going to catch a fine.
So I can't blame him. I mean, if I'm that point, I'm fine. I mean, ruined the main event.
Mr. Erickson, you call yourself an NWA champion. I call you a coward. West Virginia, do we ever tuck our tails and just walk off? It don't matter the odds. You stand toe-to-toe and you fight your fight. You ready to fight? I said 5 more minutes and I'm ready for it.
Ashworth ordering Erickson to the back. I mean, that's about...
Do these fans want to see 5 more minutes?
Well, the fans are not the referee. It doesn't matter what they want. It's the referee's decision.
These people matter, Hensley. I believe that these fans matter more than anyone here.
Do the fans have a referee's license? No, they do not.
No, but they do have a paid ticket.
And here's the thing. If I'm Epling, I'm coming out. And I'm telling Ashworth...
Where is Matt Epling?
Matt Epling needs to come out. He needs to get this match restarted.
Well, somebody needs to get control
Ashworth,
of this.
I would say we're definitely going to see Lance Erickson catching a fine from the NWA office for his actions. I've never seen Lance so angry.
Wait a minute. He said ring the bell. We're getting it on.
Ring the bell. 5 more minutes is...
Well, we got Chase Stevens.
Oh, he said no. He's not restarting the match. He is not restarting the match, but it looks like the match is going to restart regardless. We've got action in the ring.
We've got a war in the ring.
What a firestorm. Look at Chase Stevens just pounding the snot out of the Canadian Lion. Measuring him, and down goes the Lion.
If Brandon Ashworth is wise, he's going to get the heck away from this situation.
No, he's not wise. He's getting right back up in the middle.
Well, Chase Stevens and Erickson, they're going tooth and nail. To them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a match. It doesn't have to be sanctioned. There doesn't have to be an official decision. They just want to beat the hell out of each other.
Whoa, wait a minute. What is this going on?
The same thing that's been going on since the match ended while it was going on after the match.
And the bell just continuously rings with no reaction from these two guys.
Well, it hasn't mattered the rest of this contest. Why is it going to start mattering now?
Oh, my God, no!
Oh, right across the throat.
Erickson needs to have this match reviewed. I mean, look at the disrespect. No.
And
Lance
Erickson
has got the TV title.
And Erickson, he's leaving here with both of them.
Wait a minute, what is this?
He's taking both titles.
Hey, he didn't earn that national television championship. Bruce Thorpe needs to find this man and find him heavily.
Lance Erickson did not win the TV title, but he left with the TV title.
I'm still standing.
Chase is claiming that he's still standing, but
Well, Lance Erickson, he gave him everything he could handle. Chase Stevens still wants to fight. The referee saying we still don't have a contest. Matt Hepley, I don't know what the heck he has to say about any of this. The best question anybody's asked all night is, where is he?
Where is he? He should be out here restarting the match.
I know. I mean, if I was Epling, I'm looking around. I'm seeing all these great paid fans at Linda K. Epling Stadium. I'm going to order Brandon Ashworth to restart the match.
I'm for sure going to find Lance Erickson if I'm Matt Epling. What anger to be shown here.
I can't believe the way this ended. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted at the behavior of Erickson. I'm disgusted at Ashworth for not restarting the match. And you know what? This may cost me my job.
Why is this Ashworth's fault? He's a referee who's been physically abused out there.
Fans, what another great week of professional wrestling action we've brought to you here on Championship Wrestling Connection. Dr. Tom and I want to encourage you to stay tuned to this channel. World Fighting Showcases, unlike anything you've ever seen before in professional wrestling. Dr. Tom, it's only going to get bigger and better. We're one step closer.
Well, I know my phone's been ringing off the hook. I know people that want to know about this concept, World Fighting Showcase. What's it about? Who's in there? Who's going to be in there? Can I get in there? And we're going to have to wait and see who shows up.
Absolutely. We want to encourage you again to visit Logan'sWorldTV.com. All the latest information, not only on World Fighting Showcase, but as well on Logan'sWorldTV.com in general. And Dr. Tom, next week we're going to take another in-depth look at some of the competitors that are going to be showcased here on World Fighting Showcase.
Matt, I can't wait because I know that's just what the doctor ordered, and I know you don't want to miss a bit of it right here on World Fighting Showcase.
Absolutely. So again, for Dr. Tom, I'm Matt McCormick. We will see you next Sunday morning at 11 o'clock right here on Championship Wrestling Connection.